So these are the three visualizations I made for the PGA Tour 2020 season, PGA Tour Golf. And the first one that I started with was I got the top 10 players, and I took the sum of the scoring on a par fours average, which can be shown right here, and by player name. And because par four is the hardest, I wanted to see how well they scored, and uh, none of them scored over par, which I found to be pretty impressive. This one here at the bottom, this is the sum of the scoring eagles per hole by tee average driving distance. So most of the eagles made on tour are from par fives, where you reach it in two. So I wanted to see how that correlated, if the people who were driving the furthest were actually making the most eagles. And it wasn't that conclusive. One feature that I found was pretty cool is you can click on a point on the graph, and it'll show you this point at 311 yards. He had this amount of eagles, and it also shows the par four scoring average, and then it also shows this last visualization, which I'll go over. This last visualization was the total money correlated by top 10 finishes for each player. This I found to be super interesting, where Zach Johnson, who was the number one at the most money in 2020, he only had one top 10 finish. Most likely he won it, but a lot of people have a lot more, drawn around with 8 wins, but only 6 million as opposed to 12 million. I found that super interesting. And yeah, these are all color coordinated with like the four, meaning there were 4 top 10 finishes and so on and so forth. Yeah.